Hey, Reach participants, Emily here with my assistant Ziggy, and we're going to walk you through a recipe for to make smoothies during quarantine or really anytime. I make smoothies every week for breakfast, and I usually make 5 at a time. So you can either make 5 and share with friends, or you can store them in your fridge for up to 5 days. And so the recipe that I am going to take you through today is just really a template, and you can make adjustments based on what you have on hand. Smoothies are great because you can use up fruit that's going bad, and it'll be okay in the smoothie, even though you might not want to eat it otherwise. Not if it's going real bad, but if it's just kind of on its way out, then you can use it up here. All right, so normally what I usually start with is the liquid. So we have 1 cup of water in our blender here. And then you can do 2 cups of water if you want, or you can add some fruit juice. And so what I have here is Mighty Mango Naked Juice. But you could use orange juice or apple juice or any kind of juice that you have on hand. And so we have 1 cup juice and 1 cup water. And I do often just do 2 cups of water. It's less sugar that way, but it's more flavor this way. So you can kind of decide what's more important to you, or just kind of see what balance works well for you. All right, so the next thing that I put in are the chia seeds, and these are the ones that I use. I get them at Aldi. They are the cheapest at Aldi by far. So you can find them also in the bulk area of your grocery store as well. So I measured out 3 tablespoons. These are also optional. You know, like I said, this smoothie recipe is pretty flexible. So you're able to use either chia seeds or flax seeds or anything else that might be a good thickener. So what I have here is also milled flaxseed, and so you can do whole flaxseed or milled, but I buy this milled one also at Aldi, and that's where they have the best price. So I measured out 3 tablespoons here. We'll just pour that in. And then the next thing that I do is put in either spinach or kale. So on this recipe, it calls for 5 or 6 ounces of spinach. Normally a bag of spinach is 5 ounces, and this was on sale for $5. So I got this big container of spinach. I usually just do 1 whole bag of spinach, but this, like I said, this was on sale. So I'm just going to put in roughly 1/3 of this, and think that that's probably about 5 ounces because this it says 16 ounces. So I'm going to put, just kind of fill up my blender with greens here. This is a really great way to get in your spinach for the day, and honestly, you can't taste it at all. You can see the green color, but it is just delicious. And so yeah, you got to be careful of your blender, the sharp pieces of your blender when you're putting this in. But I try to squeeze a whole bunch in here at once. Let's see here. You guys are all getting outside. The sun is out today, shining in my kitchen, which is really nice. I wish I could be in person chatting with you guys, but at least we can connect virtually during this time. All right, so I'm going to put the lid on here. Oops, got to line up my arrows for my blender. I have a Ninja blender, but really, you can do smoothies with any blender. I'm going to rotate this a little bit. Okay, so make sure everything's locked and loaded. And then I usually blend this for about 1 minute. So I'm going to do that. And just to make sure that the spinach gets chopped up nice and fine so that you're not getting big chunks of spinach. We'll add that. You don't need to add as much as I add, but I like to get in as much gravy as I can. All right. So next we can add our bananas. You can do 3 or 4. Bananas are a really easy way to get your potassium and fill up your smoothie as well. They're very affordable too. So smoothies can get a little bit expensive depending on what you're putting in there. But bananas are a very cheap way to fill them up. My dog likes to lick all my dishes, so I'm going to give him that. All right, he likes to help me out when I make my smoothies. He gets a lot of dishes. All right, so next, let's see, the bananas. Looks like they're filling that up pretty well. So I'm going to see if I can put my strawberries in now. If it's getting kind of full, you can just blend it so that it can go down. So I think I'll do that now. Put some strawberries in, and then I'll finish putting the strawberries in when I can fit them. All right, so I'm gonna looks like we created a little bit more room. We can finish adding our ingredients. So since this is a strawberry banana mango smoothie, I'm doing a full 10-ounce bag of frozen strawberries. You can, again, choose any fruits that you want and rotate it. So some weeks I do blueberries, some weeks I do peaches. Just depends on the week. So this week is strawberries, which are, I think, my favorite, which is why I chose it for this video. All right, so I put the rest of my smoothie, or my strawberries in there. And then the last ingredient that we have is Greek yogurt. So I do a whole tub of Greek yogurt, not that plain, or you can do the 4%. Any kind of Greek yogurt is fine. Usually I do the plain and not the vanilla or anything, just because it's less sugar. But depending on your likes, you can choose whatever kind of yogurt you want. I choose Greek because it has the most protein. So there's 5 servings in this container, and so then I would be getting 1 serving per day of my smoothie since it has 5 servings, and then 16 grams of protein per serving, which is 32% of your daily value, which is a great way to get your protein and start your morning off. So let's see, I use a rubber spatula and kind of just scrape it out. It is quite a bit. So you might need to kind of put it in, blend it up, and then add more. Let's see if I can add it all, and then I might just need to do some scraping of the edges here. That's why I use a rubber spatula, because it's the best for that. This is Ziggy's favorite part. He likes the yogurt container. It cleans it out so then I can recycle it, and it'll be clean. So here, let's give this to Ziggy. Ziggy? Wait, here we go. And there's my cat as well. I got my assistants here. Okay, Ziggy, do some tricks. Twirl. Sit. Sit pretty. High five. Okay. Here he goes. And he's off. And probably won't be back. So enjoy that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put our lid back on. Lock everything in place. Turn this loud sound on again. I don't have a great video equipment, so just using my laptop on a stand here. But I'm going to just scrape the edges so that everything gets into the blender, and then we're almost ready. Off my spatula and put it on one more time. At this point, if your smoothie is looking a little too runny, you could add more fruit if you have another banana or other whole fruit. And if it's too thick, you'll kind of get a feeling for the consistency. Mine's looking really good right now. But if it's too thick, you can just add a little bit more juice or water as well, and that will thin it up. You can usually just pour that in right here if you take your little lid off. Just pour it in right there without taking the whole top off again. But again, mine's looking really good, so I'm just going to finish it up here. Okay, I think it's ready. So I'm going to take it off. I got my glass here. I like to use a straw with my smoothie, so it's got that nice pourable consistency. Sometimes I get it's too thick, it doesn't pour very well, so then that's when I add more liquid. But, I don't always follow a recipe at this point. I've been making smoothies for a long time, but I did write one up for you guys, so I'll be sending that out in an attachment, and hopefully you can try it out at home and put your own spin on it. And let's try it out. Very tropical and good. I love it. All right, Ziggy, come here, buddy. Come here. Hard to show. And then I just store it in my fridge in here for a few days and pour some each morning, and you'll be good to go. So I hope you enjoy your smoothies, and let me know how you like it. My email is eor@reachforresources.org, and I'd love to hear how things turned out for you, or send me a photo. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a great day.